Hey, what's up guys? This is Halfway, broadcasting from around the world in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. I'm not sure if it's just because I'm sick still or if today's just really hot, but I'm just like dying today. It's really, really hot today. Or at least I feel really hot. It could be again because I have a cold, maybe my temperature is a little bit high. I don't know, but I just feel like exceptionally hot today. Anyway, before I start the video, don't forget guys to send in your "This is how I be easy" videos. Just take a really quick video clip of you saying, hi, my name is whoever, I'm from wherever, and this is how I be easy. Just show a quick clip of how you be easy. Also, don't forget to check out the Facebook Live videos every Sunday morning in Phnom Penh at 10 a.m. my time. So check to see what time that is for you. The links to those places will be in the description as to where to send those videos and for the Facebook page. But today, guys, I want to talk to you about long breaks. Chances are, if you come here and you're going to be a teacher, you're going to have some exceptionally long breaks. And on the surface, or at first, it seems like it could be kind of cool. So what will usually happen is you'll go to work and you'll teach, assuming you're teaching full-time, you'll teach anywhere from 2 to 4 hours in the morning. And then you'll get either like a 2 or 3 hour break and then teach for another, 2 to 4 hours, depending on what your schedule's like. Maybe you'll even have another break in there somewhere. But so for me, I teach in the morning, then I have a 3 hour break, or just about a 3 hour break, and then I teach again in the evening. This is all at the same school. Most schools are like this. This is very common. Most schools, they have school in the morning. The students will have school in the morning, and then they will often go home in the afternoon, and then either go to another school in the evening or like the late afternoon, or they'll come back to your school. So for example, at my school, we have, it's both Khmer and English. So they'll come, depending on their schedule, they'll either come in the morning and do all their English stuff and then come at night and do their Khmer stuff, or they'll, reverse that schedule, whatever it is for them. So having a 3 hour break, again, it sounds kind of cool. Like you're like, wow, I wish I had a 3 hour break at your job. Maybe you're thinking that. But there's downsides to it too. Like, what do I do for 3 hours? What some teachers do, which is actually probably a really good idea. I don't do this, but staying at school and doing, your lesson plans for the next day, or printing out whatever things you have to print out, or making whatever you have to do for your class. Obviously, that's a very efficient way to use your time. I don't do this because I really prefer doing my stuff at home. If I had like my own office here, which obviously that's not going to happen, but and just in theory, like in some theoretical world, if I had my very own office with my own computer and all my own stuff, I'd probably do it here. I don't like doing work. I don't know, there's something about like with other people being all around me, like doing a bunch of work. Now, if I had a job, let's say, for example, where I shared an office with other people, I've had jobs before where I've shared offices with other people, obviously then I do my work because that's just where I have to do my work. I have no other choice. But given the option, for me personally, I prefer that I just do my work at home. I go home, whether I put on some music or I just put on like a TV show in the background and I just, sit there and bang out my work, whatever I have to do. It's more leisurely and just in my, a more comfortable atmosphere for me. So I prefer doing my stuff at home. But a lot of teachers will stay, in the teacher's lounge or the break rooms and do their, do their schoolwork, which is, again, it's a great idea. I just don't do it. I do my stuff at home. So other things that people do or that I do, obviously I go out and eat lunch every day. And then I just come back to school, which is actually why I've been starting to make a lot of YouTube videos on my break, because I realize it's a good time for me to be able to make a video instead of going to school all day and then coming home and then making a video. Like, I'm already here, and in theory I don't have much to be doing on my break, so hey, why not pop out a YouTube video? A lot of teachers maybe will go home on their breaks. Even though I have a long break, for me to go home, to go home and back takes almost an hour for me. And it's just a lot of extra time. Every once in a while I will go home, but most of the time if I go home, it's because I have to go home and use my bank, or I have something on my computer that I have to do, or I have to do something. There's usually a reason why I go home on my break, if I go home, but I rarely do, only because of the travel. If I only lived, 5 minutes from my school, then I'd likely go home every single day. But you know, think about that, guys, before you come here. You know, maybe if you think, again, my best suggestion is do your schoolwork. Logically, that's the best idea. If not, you know, maybe bring a book if you want to do some reading. You know, you can just sit around on your phone and play on Facebook. And and that's the, so play on Facebook. That's funny. So like the local people, instead of like if you meet someone, like instead of like saying like, do you use Facebook, instead of them saying, if they were to ask you, do you use Facebook, they say, do you play Facebook, as if it's a game. And it's kind of funny. So now I just say it naturally, like all the time now, like whenever I see somebody, I'm like, oh, do you play the Facebook? And it's just very natural for me to say it like that. If I ever went back to the US, I'm sure I would still say, do you guys play Facebook? People would be like, what is wrong with you? But even just little things, I don't know, funny little things about like living abroad and living in a new country. You just pick up on little things, just little mundane things, and it makes life a little bit fun. But yeah, guys, so don't forget, when you're coming here, you're probably going to have a long break. If you're going to be here teaching English, or you're teaching full-time, you're probably going to have at least a 2 or 3 hour break. Me personally, if there was some option to do it, I'd rather have like a 1 hour break, or even like a 45-minute break or something. Go eat lunch, come back to work, and get out of work like 2 hours early would be ideal for me. But that's just not really an option. I don't know. So guys, again, don't forget, send in those This is How I Be Easy videos. Add the Facebook and check out the Facebook live events Sunday morning, Phnom Penh local time. Check out what time that is for you. And if you have any questions, you can shoot me a message at my email. I will leave all of this in the description of this video. All right, guys, this is Halfway broadcasting from around the world in phenomenal Penh, Cambodia. Peace, guys. Be easy.